I'm and I'm from LCC Day School. It's a warm evening in November of 2036, and I'm in the car, reviewing my notes on the way to Tampa, Florida for the final debate against our current president. It's my last chance to make a good impression before the vote. I've been prepared so far, and hopefully tonight will go the same. The crowd is seated and we're ready to begin. I get asked some small questions first, and things are going fine. Then I'm asked a question I couldn't wait to answer. I'm asked, as newly elected President of the United States, what would be your first priority? I began, people do many things when they first get elected president, learn their way around, get to know people, or hire new people. My first priority will be focusing the government like a laser on preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution. Step 1, placing a copy of the Constitution on my desk. By placing this on my desk, it will be a daily reminder that I am bound by its terms. It tells me what I can and cannot do. It is my guide to the proper running of this country. I am a strong believer in the Constitution, and I plan to follow it, for I believe that it is what makes America great. The preamble begins, we the people of the United States of America. It was written for the people, by the people. The government serves the people, protects the citizens and their rights. That's why the Constitution was written, to clearly outline what is, and more importantly, what is not allowed. As president, I shall operate under this premise. Many people believe that the Constitution is outdated. I disagree. I say it's perfect the way it is. Some believe it's not very important. Again, I disagree. Before it could even be written, we had to fight the Revolutionary War, where over 7,200 men died so we could establish a new government with a Constitution as its foundation, a foundation to regulate, pass legislations, and protect citizens' rights. We needed it then, and we need it now. Sometimes funny things happen when lawmakers read the Constitution. They read things that simply aren't there. It's like some magic document. I don't believe in that. There are 4,543 words in the Constitution and 4,543 words only. If Congress writes a bill giving them new powers, I will look in my copy to see if there's any provisions for it. If there are none, I will be able to say, see here in Article 1, it does not provide Congress with this power. Veto. Having a copy ready and available will also allow me to protect states' rights. Amendment 10 covers states' rights. It basically says powers not given to the federal government nor prohibited to the states are reserved to the states or to the people. This is what allows each state to be individual and somewhat independent. As president, I shall protect this individuality. I will even use the Constitution to discipline myself. I shall follow Article 2 to the letter. Now, just when I think this question is over with, the guy asks a follow-up question. He asks, why? Why would putting the Constitution on your desk be step 1? I would place the Constitution on my desk front and center to represent my first priority and my guiding principle. People say they wish they had a manual for raising kids. Here's mine for running our country. It will keep me on track. This first priority will allow me to do everything else. I need it first and foremost to help me make the right decisions, to keep our country the way our founding fathers intended it to be. I want to be focused, because that way I am more precise in making decisions and in my ability to lead. That's why it is my first priority. Well, the day January 20th, 2037 has finally come. The electors have been counted, and I have been elected president. It makes me feel great knowing that the people of the United States selected me to lead them. So as I walk up to the podium on the west steps of the U.S. Capitol, I feel confident in my ability to lead our country. Then, at 12 noon, just as Article 2, Section 1 calls for, I must say those famous words. I, Callista Bottomer, do solemnly swear that I shall faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. And what better way to do that than by placing a copy of the Constitution on my desk?